Okay, so this right here is the 3.5 quart braiser by Creuset. I've talked about them many times. They are the Rolls Royce essentially of cookware, along with, let's say, All-Clad and a couple of different brands. And what they're very, very well known for is their enameled cast iron. So the enameled cast iron is cast iron that's covered with essentially a layer of, or a couple of layers of glass. And what that means is that you have all the benefits of cast iron. It grabs heat and it holds onto it and it really refuses to let go, which lets you have very, very consistent cooking. But you don't need to worry about all of the negatives, which in this case would be worrying about seasoning, worrying about cleaning, or essentially worrying about acidic or reactive foods reacting with the cast iron and giving it a disgusting taste. And that really, really shines in terms of their Dutch ovens and their braisers, where you are able to work with tomatoes, with wine, with different reactive foods, and not worry about the flavor getting adulterated because of the iron. So let's break it open. This is the 3.5 quart, like I said, braiser, and I'll make a separate video explaining the difference between a braiser and a Dutch oven and what the benefits are. But this is the 3.5 quart braiser by Le Creuset in flame, which is one of my two favorite colors. Shipping. Here you can see the enamel on the inside. And like I always note, a lot of people think that this on the outside is raw cast iron, but it's not. It's actually clear enamel. They enamel the entire piece in clear cast iron first, and then after that, they enamel it in the different colors, whether it's sand on the inside and then whatever color on the outside they want to deal with. So that's what gives it its magical properties of not reacting with food and being easy to clean up. And let's flip it over and show you what the flame color looks like. So as you can see, it's a bit dusty because that's how it comes from factory, but it is gorgeous. Move this out of the way. Put it down. Let's turn it this way. This, like I said, is the flame-colored braiser by Le Creuset. 3.5 quarts. It is the signature line, so it has the much bigger handles that make it easier to grab onto, especially with oven mitts. It has the very heat-resistant handle at the top, and it has the higher quality enamel on the inside that makes it much more impervious to chipping, to cracking, to thermal shock. So I'm going to make a different video of comparison between the 3.5 quart Dutch oven to the 3.5 quart braiser. But the general idea is it gives you a much wider area and it allows you to have less liquid, which allows you to braise things more effectively, half in liquid, half without dry sort of steaming heat, versus submerging it completely in liquid like you would with a Dutch oven and having it simmer inside of the fluid. The other benefit I like, by the way, of the braisers is you essentially have a second little pan that you can work with if you ever want to saute things or do anything along those lines. And you can put two of them in an oven depending on how big your oven is, whereas with a Dutch oven that goes up to here, you'll probably only be able to fit one Dutch oven in there at a time. So I'm going to put a link down below. If you guys have any questions or comments or concerns, as always, let me know. But this is the Le Creuset 3.5 quart braiser in flame signature series with the lifetime warranty. I will talk to you very soon.